So if you're wondering, is it worth it to come to Canada? In this video, we're going to talk about all the benefits you get as a permanent resident of Canada. So stay tuned.
Hello guys, and welcome back once again to a very informative video. In today's video, we will be discussing about the benefits of Canadian PR. Now, many of you guys have asked us whether we should apply for permanent residentship. Is it worth moving? Whether we should move at so-and-so age of our career and start our life again from scratch. However, that decision is with you. We guys can only guide you here as to what this Canadian PR will bring and change your life. This is our experience, our perspective of Canadian PR. So let's proceed with the video.
Before we start, I would just like to request you one more time to hit the subscribe button if you have not. 72% of the viewers are just watching and not subscribing. So I would request you to click that subscribe button. Let's jump right into the video.
So guys, let's start with discussing about the benefits of having a Canadian PR. To start with, the first and most important benefit is Canada ranks as the third best country after US and UK in terms of education. Education in Canada is free, primary and secondary. As you go up or higher level of education in university or highly skilled education, you would be you are eligible to get scholarships and loans and a very subsidized rate. The government ensures and tries their best to make sure that anybody who wants to take up these qualifications do have all the help from them.
Yeah, government tries their best to make the higher education affordable by providing various kinds of loans at cheaper rates. And also, as a student, when you take up a student loan, you can use the interest that you paid as a loan to take that as a write-off on your income tax as well.
That's right.
So government tries to make education affordable by providing scholarships and all the other benefits, along with the free education to the kids up to the grade 12. So yeah, education is definitely the topmost reason to come to Canada, and you can say it's the topmost benefit to be as a permanent resident. You also get a child tax allowance, which we'll talk in detail, like how to apply. Many of you have asked like what is the procedure and how much money you can get for as a child tax allowance or a child tax benefit is what it's called.
That's right.
So I'll talk about in detail the procedure and the benefit and what kind of amount of money you can expect. So we'll go into that as we gradually move in detail in this video.
The second most important benefit that you get here after you have your Canadian PR is having almost free health benefit. Now, why I would say almost free is because it is not absolutely free in other provinces. I can talk about Saskatchewan health benefit, and that is absolutely free, excluding vision and dental benefit, which you pay a certain premium and depending on what health coverage you have, and then those are also available. However, the basic health benefit, the health coverage is absolutely free.
However, in Ontario and BC, those similar kind of basic health benefits, they are free up to a certain amount of income you make. But gradually when your income increases, you might have to pay some premium to get that healthcare, basic healthcare in other provinces.
That's right. Now, moving towards the next very important benefit that the government offers is you have worked all your life here or majority of your life, and now it's a time for you to retire. That is a very worrisome for many people because they work hard all through their lives, so their retirement age is secure. Now, Canada ranks 9th in global pension ranking system.
So pension system here is as such that Canada has a Canada pension plan where everybody who works, they contribute certain amount of money from their pay towards CPP, and the same amount of money is also contributed from the employers. So at the end of the time of your work or your work tenure, when you retire, you get the CPP as the whatever you have got deducted, you get that money back. And government regulates the contribution of the CPP up to a maximum amount. We can leave the link in the description box, and that can tell you what is the minimum contribution of pension to from an employee and employer's perspective.
So guys, long story short, Canada ranks better in terms of quality of life and freedom of speech. So you have cleaner water to drink and a fresh air to breathe.
So talking about the monetary benefits of being a permanent resident of Canada now. Starting with the most important benefit that many of you have requested me to talk about, and that is Canada Child Tax Benefit. Under this program, this is a federal government program, they try to make it affordable for the families to raise their kids. By saying so, what they do is they pay you a monthly amount of X amount of money to raise your kids. And that amount of benefit or amount of money depends on your financial status or your income. So more you make, like more income you earn, means less benefit you will get. But people with the low income, this program really helps them to get some benefit and get a fixed amount of money every month. And on top of that, this money is absolutely tax free. So for one kid under the age of 6, the maximum benefit that you can get is $6,700. However, when the kid goes up to the age of 6 to up to 17, that benefit reduces to about $5,000. That doesn't mean that if you have, suppose, one child and the child is 4 years of age, everybody you will get $6,000 a year. The actual or the final amount will be determined or calculated based on your income, what you make. So if you are in a low income group, you don't make much money, then you get more than somebody where both the spouses work and they make more money. So in this video, in the description box, we will leave the link where you can go and find out and enter information of number of kids you have and amount of money you make to calculate how much money you can get as a permanent resident under this program. And also I will leave the link in the description box to the forms that you need to fill when you land here first. Like this program is, all the benefit programs are actually linked with your income tax return. But as a new immigrant, when you land here, you land here in the middle of the year, right, and you have not filed an income tax return in Canada. So how to start for the first time? You have to fill up certain forms. I will leave the link in the description box. And in order to fill those forms, you have to know the income that you made before moving to Canada in Canadian dollars. So keep a note of that.
Right.
It will be wise to bring the tax return of your income that you made in your home country so that you have a proof if they ask for it.
That is a very big plus, guys, if you think about the financial aspect, because that helps you to really take care of all the expenses. The education is free for your kids, but your child tax will help you to get going with your expenses for child, for their clothing, for their eating, for anything that you would think about spending on your child.
So now moving on to the second important benefit that everybody as a resident of Canada can get is the Gst Hst Credit. This credit is a quarterly payment that government gives you if you fall under a low income group. To apply for this kind of a benefit, if you have kids and you fill up a form to apply for a child tax benefit, you don't have to apply this as a separate benefit. It's linked with your child tax benefits. But if you don't have kids and you want to apply for a GST, there is a form you need to fill. We leave the link in the description box.
The amount you get for this kind of benefit is about $300 to $500, and it comes every quarterly, whereas your child tax benefit comes every 20th of the month. So this is again a tax-free benefit for anybody who is a low-income group family.
So this GST credit is often linked with the provincial credit system as well, which means Saskatchewan has a program. For example, Saskatchewan has a program that's called Saskatchewan Low Income Tax Benefit, and that is also paid quarterly.
Okay.
So what they do is, based on your income, they try to figure out if you are eligible to get a GST credit, and in the same application, Saskatchewan government tries to give you on top of what federal government is giving you.
Right.
So the maximum benefit that you can get out of Saskatchewan low income tax credit is about $900 a year, and that benefit also comes quarterly clubbed with the GST credit.
Okay.
And you don't have to apply for that credit separately. When you file your income tax returns or when you apply for other benefits, being a resident of Saskatchewan, that gets kicked in automatically.
So guys, it is very important to file for your taxes in time every year, irrespective of whatever your situation is. If you have earned, if you have not earned, if you have only one of your between both the partners have earned, it is very important. In order to utilize the monetary benefit, you need to file for your taxes, so the government can assess the situation and you might be able to even entitle a bigger amount.
Like Neha said, all these benefits are linked with your income tax returns. So it is very important for you to file your return every year. The deadline every year to file your return is April 30th.
So guys, this is in nutshell about benefits about Canadian PR. Now, we have talked about how it helps you to get your education, about your health benefits, about how it helps you to have a secured retirement life, what kind of quality of life you have, then various monetary benefits, child tax, GST, HST credit. So in nutshell, you live a good life when you have a Canadian PR. That is our personal opinion. But guys, now this is up to you how you decide. And I hope it helps you to determine what you need to decide in life and whether it is worth it to have a Canadian PR or not.
So there were so many people who were asking about the benefits and how to apply. So we thought we'll put together one kind of a video where you have a resource. You can go to the links, read and calculate the amount of benefits you can get.
Absolutely.
And you can analyze yourself, is it worth it for you to move or not?
Yeah, you can evaluate your current situation of what you are having in terms of what you will get when you first land here.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe if you have not already. And we will keep bringing you more and more informative videos. Plus we occasionally do a lot of lifestyle stuff that we'll share with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So guys, do give it a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to stay connected in our journey and to bring you more information content here.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.
Take care.